Having been to both the Victoria Falls on the Zambian-Zimbabwe border and Niagara Falls, which is on the Canada-USA border, I was quite psyched to go to the Iguazu Falls. And the Iguazu Falls also borders two countries. It's on the border of Brazil and Argentina. Our plan was to check out the Argentinian side the one day and then the Brazilian side the next.
Donde no hay estación seca, o sea, las lluvias se dan en las cuatro estaciones. So the idea of this part of the tour is to give you an approach about what is a rainforest. The Iguazu National Park, it was created in 1934 to protect what we call in South America an inside Atlantic rainforest.
After driving through the rainforest and seeing a couple of toucans, it was time to be brave and go down to the banks of the Iguazu River to climb on a boat to get up close and personal with the falls. Not too sure what to expect, but we have to wear a poncho, so I gather we're going to get quite wet.
Que no te off in the boat, okay? Sentado, agarrarse bien, sit down, hold on, okay?
again. Round two. This was a completely different experience to my visit to the Victoria Falls, which turned into a little bit of a nightmare because while walking across this little rope bridge across the Zambezi River Gorge, my youngest daughter decided to jump and shake the bridge, and of course I got so terrified I froze and I couldn't move. I couldn't go forward or back until there was a crowd behind me and I had to move. Of course she thought it was quite hilarious, but for me it was a little bit traumatic. And our visit to Niagara Falls wasn't so as bad, but we did go in the middle of a bad blizzard, so we didn't see very much. Hard to believe we went under that water. I still can't believe I did it. Alligators. And there were huge catfish swimming over there. No alligators, but very big fish. These little creatures look cute, but we were told not to feed them and not to encourage them or go near them because they can bite and they can get mean.
Welcome to Brazil. This is Brazil. But it's not official yet. Because it's stuff.
After going through border control, we headed to our hotel, the Tarouba Express, which was on the Brazilian side. The next morning, after a great breakfast, it was time to see the falls on the Brazilian side.
By UNESCO as a natural World Heritage Site.
And when we saw the falls, they did not disappoint. So whereas the Victoria Falls has the largest curtain of water, I believe, I think Iguazu Falls, if you have to put all the different waterfalls together, I think it's probably far greater volume of water. And they have been voted as one of the 7 great natural wonders of the world, which is amazing. I tell you, this is definitely a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and if you don't have the Iguazu Falls on your bucket list, I think you need to put it there. So apparently, depending on the season, there's anything between 150 to 300 individual falls, which is absolutely mind-blowing. Iguazu Falls, I think, are more spectacular than the Victoria Falls. And definitely much better than the Niagara Falls. Mind you, we did go there in a blizzard, so yeah. And the next morning it was back to the airport. I've lost track of how many flights so far on this holiday, and ready to head to Rio. So if you can like and subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos coming out, I'd be really happy. So I look forward to seeing you on the next adventure. I'll only be having an afternoon and an evening in Rio, which is a little bit of a pity. But these things happen and one has to make the most of it. See you soon.